Priscilla, what up? What up? Yo, Priscilla, I know you prepared for all this nonsense that's going on. The great shift in humanity is upon us. I'll be right back. Yo, Priscilla, you know I'm ready. You know I'm ready to go for the lockdown. Woo! What's going down, man? Yo, shout out to everybody that's locked in. Oh, Priscilla, you already know. You already know. I just can't, the second part. Keep that under wraps. Trav, what up, homie? Nove, what up? Rigo, what up? Priscilla, I've been working, and on the opposite side of this lockdown we in, it's on. Optimal, what up? Yo, everybody, say what up and a shout out to my future wife, Priscilla. If y'all didn't know, that's my future wife. Step Rock, what up, homie? What is everybody doing with themselves during this time? How are you improving your lives? How are you, oh shit, my bad. My bad, Step Rock. I'm still getting shit set up. Good looks, though, man. That's why I fuck with y'all. Y'all keep me on my toes. OCO, what up, homie? What's everybody doing to stay safe? Stay sane during this time? What you doing with yourselves? I know I've smoked like a pound of weed in the last fucking week. I've been eating so many goddamn edibles. Oh, Priscilla, I'm good. I'm back up and running. Trav, I mean, what you got to lose? What you got to lose, man? You might as well smoke. But yeah, for those who didn't know, man, New York City is entering martial law tomorrow at 8 p.m. Total lockdown status. California. Optimal, you know, we holding it down for you. Rebot, what up? Yo, Priscilla, what's going on in California? This is like the only place. New York. New York is in lockdown status right now. It's looking like motherfucking like I Am Legend out there right now. Yeah, it's going down, man. And over the course of this episode, we will be discussing all things coronavirus. Billy Lines, what up, homie? Damn, look at that, see? Yo, Priscilla just let me know, man. They're giving out $500 tickets to people that are in groups of more than two. Think about that for a second. They ticketed you $500 for being in a group of two or more. I will tell y'all this today, man. The fabric of society is beginning to tear. Because I went to the grocery store today, man. Woo! Woo, woo! You talk about, there was There was fights going on in there. This old lady and me almost got into it, man. I had to leave. I understand, tensions is high. See, look at that. Billy Lyons just let me know that Mississippi's on lockdown. Curfew from 10:30 p.m. to 6 a.m. Like coronavirus don't exist during the day, only at night. This is some stupid shit. Yo, so I've been getting updates from all over the world. If you're in a country outside of America, let me know what's going on with you guys. I got updates from Mexico, from Iran, from Turkey, from Istanbul, Italy, Greece. The internet is a wonderful thing, man. I've been able to speak to a lot of people from a lot of different places. It wouldn't normally happen. And Priscilla, me and you, we're going to have a conversation sometime soon about what's really going on out here, because you know that I know. So, with that in mind, we're trying to light the fuck up. Yo, shout out to everybody that answered the questions today about your favorite lies on Hegelian. Tonight we're gonna listen to Hegelian, man, because they took P out. They took P out because we was warning y'all about what was about to happen. And on some real shit, since I don't give a fuck right now, they tried to take me out too. But I survived. That's some shit that I don't really talk about too often, but tonight we're going to talk about some shit that I usually don't talk about. But they tried to get me too, and it almost worked, but I'm still here. And when that didn't work, when I decided it was time to move back to New York, after a year of being out, after P passed, magically and wonderfully, I get arrested the day I move back to New York. Imagine that. And literally the day I got back, I get arrested. And I spent the next 16 months fucking going to court, getting drug tested twice a week, going to counseling, fucking just all this stupid shit. And they warned me. They told me not to come back, and I came back. And they arrested me literally the next day. I didn't even get a chance to unpack my Jeep before they fucking arrested me. They tried to take my dog. But I will let y'all know, man, from my own personal experience, you get arrested even against the devil and the machine who I was fighting against. Get a goddamn lawyer. My lawyer is so dope that even though I got arrested and was under investigation for a drug case for weed, I was able to legally smoke the entire time. That's just the way it is. So, y'all can see, man, this might be my last broadcast on YouTube uninterrupted. If we move over to Patreon, it's time to listen to Hegelian and everything that's been going on. So, we're not going to sit here and talk about the creation or what we were thinking when we were making it or why or anything like that. We just going to... Hold on, let me switch over to a hard connection. There's going to be a little pause. And then I'm still here. I was definitely going to skip tonight's episode. But given the fact that everybody is locked down with nothing to do, and we in this together, I had to do it for the community. So you guys already know. And before I hit play, tonight's episode is sponsored by... Ooh, go get yourself some pussy, I guess. I don't know. This shit's alright. It's okay. It's got a funny name. So, without further delay, there's never been a album ever that is more relevant, holds more truths, it was more prophetic as to what would come, and of course it would be in a Trinity. And 3 years later, this is what's going on. We was talking about this shit. And I told Pete, man, I always told him, like, yo, we have to make this. We have to make this album. Because we knew what was coming. And here we are.
This is about psychological warfare. A specific type of warfare designed to distract, misinform, and anesthetize the brain.
This is a national emergency. Important instructions will follow.
우리 마음에 파고드는
We must remain vigilant at all times
항상 경계의 고삐를
and be alert to their insidious attack on the mind.
이전에도 그러했듯이
For they have come before,
이러한 공격은 또
and they will come again.
Thank you, Jesus.
Yo, when we made that when I put together the intro and everything, dude, it was just perfect. It was just God basically gave us the roadmap. We just had to walk it, and it's really what it was. And dude, it was just this is destiny manifested, man. We're gonna start it all over, man. How many times you run an intro back?
This is about psychological warfare. A specific type of warfare designed to distract, misinform, and anesthetize the brain.
We interrupt our programming. This is a national emergency. Important instructions will follow.
You hear that shit, yo? Damn, we was ahead of our time. You hear the shit that I added without even knowing why I was adding the shit? It was like every time I went into a session, and I swear on P, this is a true story. Every time I went into the studio, and shout out to Mark the Beast for letting me mix this album in his studio. Every time I went into Mark's studio, and I was always by myself, Mark would leave and let me just do my thing. I would always smoke. Almost get Mark kicked out of the building for smoking in his lab. And then I just sit and speak to the collective conscious, and I'd ask them to guide me and allow me to serve my purpose. And this was it. But anyway, in the intro alone, man, I added a bunch of shit. The news broadcast talking about this is an emergency. Stay soon or stay inside. Instructions will follow. Pretty fucking relevant to today. The soldiers marching in the background, and it was funny because at the time, when we were making it, Obama was president, and when we released it, Trump had literally just been inaugurated on the day we released it. But I put Obama in the background. Real perspective. The link is right here. Joe the Engineer. Let's go to my YouTube. But anyway, I put Obama's voice in the background. Let's see if you guys can catch it. And, just for shits and giggles, See if I can find. I made a. An intro video for this. Real perspective. The reason that the YouTube is behind is because it takes a while for it to process the audio at full before it broadcasts it. So there's a delay because I'm not broadcasting the audio through Instagram, so it's quicker. But in order for me to broadcast full audio so you can hear it for real, there's a delay in it. But yeah, Optimal, they got military trucks in Chicago and New York. Shit is everywhere. But let me get back to what we were doing here. So I made a little intro movie for the Book of Revelation one day when I was high and bored.
이 영화는 신전에 관한
This is about psychological warfare,
왜곡된
a specific type of warfare designed to distract,
무감각하게 만드는
misinform,
But trust me. 특정 형태
and anesthetize the brain.
We interrupt our programming. This is a national emergency. Important instructions will follow.
우리는 우리 마음에 파고드는
We must remain vigilant at all times
항상 경계의 고삐를
and be alert to their insidious attack on the mind,
이전에도 그러했듯이
for they have come before
이러한 공격은 또
and they will come again.
Motherfucking vampires and devils,
Thank
yo.
you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
Now listening to the sounds of a God in the flesh. My lineage is ancient. I come from beyond any place you could imagine. In your imagination, mommy was my spaceship. It took her 9 months to get me here. I finally made it. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. My star got 6 points, so I burn brighter than any pentagram on Hollywood sidewalk. I'm much too hot, you cannot cool me off. Now the sun don't chill, Allah. Check the rhyme that I spill on y'all. It's the best by far. Initiate of the sacred brotherhood of elite rappers. I'm a master builder, grand verbalizer, young old timer. The tippy top shot original Dandada is written in the stars. Look me up then, 2 or 3 bars. Got you pay attention. I'm gifted, my rap is mystic. It's codes that I speak so the police missed it. Spray painted on the walls, the writings on the walls. I'm gifted, my rap is mystic. It's codes that I speak so the police missed it. Put on some real tough shit that I could rock to. To write the illest words you ever could bop to. I live the illest life you ever could have. So much joy I cry, so much pain I laugh. At my best I am excellence. At my worst I'm not inspired by the beat. Shit come out weak, it's not bad for a bad day. I smack you and knock your head off, damn. I don't know my own strength like a lion. I was just trying to play, it's not my fault. You fall apart so easy, I need to be with my own kind. Take me to where the rap music is powerful, beats and rhymes. Whole nother channel, don't be so shallow. Expand your taste, it's more to life than your narrow mind think. And we live from the refuge. Is anybody out there? It's written in the stars. Look me up then, 2 or 3 bars. Got you pay attention. I'm gifted, my rap is mystic. It's codes that I speak so the police missed it. Spray painted on the walls, the writings on the walls. I'm gifted, my rap is mystic. It's codes that I speak so the police missed it.
got to keep them pretty scared, because unless they're properly scared and frightened that all sorts of devils are going to destroy them from outside or inside or somewhere, they may start to think.
Or, yo, the motherfucking, yo, Cooler, you're so fucking weird, man. That's why Davies don't want you in the building no more. Yo, the skits on this shit are more relevant than ever. Like, beyond relevance. So, yo, what I think is so dope about Mystic is in the hook when Peace talk about the writings on the wall, spray painting on the wall, that shit came out of a conversation that him and I were having where he said, no, you and Dave East ain't doing nothing, Cooler. But anyway, Peace said that graffiti was modern day hieroglyphics in the hood. And that's where that hook basically ended up coming from. And that conversation actually came out when we were high as shit over at Desert Park in Boone's studio. Yo, shout out to Boone. And we were in the hallway smoking, and that hallway just graffitied up, and that's where that conversation came at, about graffiti being the modern day hieroglyphics. And now if you think about it, yo, we're kind of going backwards anyway. We just use emojis and shit now, so we're going backwards and using hieroglyphics again, and I'm 1,000,000% guilty of that. So T-Dos says, yeah, man, this album is more relevant. It is.
You've got to keep them pretty scared, because unless they're properly scared and frightened that all sorts of devils are going to destroy them from outside or inside or somewhere, they may start to think.
Gotta keep them scared of all these devils, man.
Yeah.
They don't want us to think. Dot, what up?
Yeah.
Just in time for your favorite.
She said she don't like that old shit, she wanna hear some new shit. The game that these lanes be running so stupid, juvenile and foolish, she long for a change. Yeah, that would be refreshing for her brain. Her ears are deaf to all the nonsense, she wanna hear some progress. It's too easy for her, you gotta make it complex. Provoke her thoughts, take her to another level. Engage her intelligence, make her feel special. She a fan of rap music, she love the way I do it. She said she missed me while I was gone. These other dudes been dropping fast food shit, microwave songs. It's time for something different, something prepared with love. People say she too bougie, finicky, choosy, but she a Pisces, indecisive when she do things. She wanna make sure she make the right choice. Well, baby girl, you smart as hell if you can hear my voice.
Woo, yo, Dot, your timing has been impeccable lately, man. See what happens when you're tapped in. You start to meditate and think properly, man. You start to tap into the matrix. Yo, Cooler wants everybody to know, ask, yo, when is Ja going to speak his thoughts on this whole situation? Where is Ja? Somebody get Ja Rule on the phone. Dot, I'm going to run this one back just for you, man, because I know when this bass hits, that's your favorite shit.
Yeah. She said she don't like that old shit, she wanna hear some new shit. The game that these lanes be running so stupid, juvenile and foolish, she long for a change. Yeah, that would be refreshing for her brain. Her ears are deaf to all the nonsense, she wanna hear some progress. It's too easy for her, you gotta make it complex. Provoke her thoughts, take her to another level. Engage her intelligence, make her feel special. She a fan of rap music, she love the way I do it. She said she missed me while I was gone. These other dudes been dropping fast food shit, microwave songs. It's time for something different, something prepared with love. People say she too bougie, finicky, choosy, but she a Pisces, indecisive when she do things. She wanna make sure she make the right choice. Well, baby girl, you smart as hell if you can hear my voice. Yeah. Lil' homie said, music ain't the same. He said it's not the business, the artists are to blame. He only listen to Eazy-E and Too Short. Cause these new fools too flashy, too much flaws. Too much conceit, not enough consistency. Too much beefing instead of making hits. They all take their fans for granted. They unappreciative of their God-given talent. He said he liked the rappers better when they broke. Cause when they get that money, they lose touch with the folks. Back up in the hood that made them famous from the Getty up. Forgot about the Getty, yo, that's why you keep getting stuck. That's why the first joint is always sold out. And now they can't give away albums. He only 14, but Lil' Shorty knows shit. He do his homework. I value your point of view, kid.
Alright, y'all. We about to really get into it. You know what time it is. P about to really start talking about what's really going on in these times. Yo, Broken Rappers, man. P really loved that song. That was like my least favorite on Hegelian, but that always went to go show you that it's not even about what I like, even though I'm making it, because everyone loves that record. But he wanted to, you know, even give he had to say something about the current state of rap within this album of knowledge. Because once we did that, then it was really time to kick it in.
No, this is not a Hollywood blockbuster. The planes crashing into these towers are real. And these buildings crashed to the ground, including one that wasn't hit by anything at all. The American population was terrorized, hypnotized, and traumatized by repetitive showings of the devastation, with the media repeating over and over that it was a terrorist attack.
Yeah. My confidence is up. I believe with all my soul. I could do anything that I put my heart into. I spend all of my time focused in the lab, coming up with these songs, mastering my craft. Cause I'ma need that boat and one of them aircrafts. God gave me a life, and I'ma live this shit. So what's up? Don't get your head bust up. You in my way, young brother. Get out my way, young brother, or I'ma run you down. You should've accepted my offer. Brush me off like it's nothing. I understand, no, it's okay. Run along now, you interrupting. The illest rap still active, more dope than all of my past shit. I was just a boy, I was only 19, but my mind be on some more next shit. Race don't matter, your faith don't matter. The enemy is government tyranny. All that other shit don't matter. My confidence like armor. I know with all my being that I could do anything. I just work hard and I achieve it. Now watch me create money for the next 300 years, so my great grandkids will eat food off of these words I'm saying here. Yeah, I wrote this with you in mind. I'm so far ahead of my time. My body will never catch up to where my brain is at. Sometime I gotta slow down and pace myself. I'm going too much over your head. My school of thought like the Essenes, and some secrets are best kept sacred. It's one big religious war with these old books. Who's wrong or right? Who cares? Wake up, they diverting our attention to what's really going on right here, right now. Toxic food is causing cancer, you don't have to smoke. Toxic politicians, the system is rigged, but go ahead and vote. Race don't matter, your faith don't matter. The enemy is government tyranny. All that other shit don't matter. You rich don't matter, you broke don't matter. The enemy, they threaten our liberties. All the other shit don't matter.
This time, vote.
Yo, that motherfucking record right there makes me want to go out and fucking... Yo, if there's a revolution, and we out there really fighting, I'm going to carry a big ass... You know how they used to have, in the old time revolutionary wars and shit, those dumbass fucking English rules of war where they'd all march in a line and then fire and then wait to get shot? You know how they always had the drummer who would keep them in step? We fighting, it's 2020, man. We ain't gonna have nobody with a drummer. We're gonna have somebody with a big ass speaker on their back. And while we march into war, they're gonna be playing this motherfucking record.
No, this is not a Hollywood blockbuster.
Yo, the reason I ran that shit back, man, yo, that shit, the whole last half of that song gave me goosebumps. And shout out to those who get goosebumps when they listen to music. It's been scientifically proven that you can hear and receive frequencies at a more elevated rate, if you want to put it that way. Yeah, Dot, one of them big ass fucking boom boxes, man. You know, we're gonna have somebody carrying that shit on their shoulder while we rock this shit into war, yo.
The planes crashing into these towers are real. And these buildings crashed to the ground, including one that wasn't hit by anything at all.
Yo, you know they hated that we use this skit.
The American population was terrorized, hypnotized, and traumatized by repetitive showings of the devastation, with the media repeating over and over that it was a terrorist attack.
Yeah. My confidence is up. I believe with all my soul. I could do anything that I put my heart into. I spend all of my time focused in the lab, coming up with these songs, mastering my craft. Cause I'ma need that boat and one of them aircrafts. God gave me a life, and I'ma live this shit. So what's up? Don't get your head bust up. You in my way, young brother. Get out my way, young brother, or I'ma run you down. You should have accepted my offer. Brush me off like it's nothing. I understand, no, it's okay. Run along now, you interrupting. The illest rap still active, more dope than all of my past shit. I was just a boy, I was only 19, but my mind be on some more next shit. Race don't matter, your faith don't matter. The enemy is government tyranny. All that other shit don't matter. My confidence like armor. I know it all, my being, that I could do anything. I just work hard and I achieve it. Now watch me create money for the next 300 years, so my great grandkids will eat food off of these words I'm saying here. Yeah, I wrote this with you in mind. I'm so far ahead of my time, my body will never catch up to where my brain is at. Sometime I gotta slow down and pace myself. I'm going too much over your head. My school of thought like the Essenes, and some secrets are best kept sacred. It's one big religious war with these old books. Who's wrong or right? Who cares? Wake up, they diverting our attention to what's really going on right here, right now. Toxic food is causing cancer, you don't have to smoke. Toxic politicians, the system is rigged, but go ahead and vote. Race don't matter, your faith don't matter. The enemy is government tyranny. All that other shit don't matter. You rich don't matter, you broke don't matter. The enemy, they threaten our liberties. All the other shit don't matter.
Proper, what up? Oh, so what up?
This time, vote like your whole world depended on it.
Word.
Everything not Illuminati, everything not an evil plot. Everything not the black boule. Sometimes people just get shot, caught up in a random act of violence. Murder over dumb shit. Everything is not connected. Some things are, but you bugging. You taking it too far. Stop staring up at space. Pay attention to life on Earth. You worried about the wrong things. Let's talk legislation. All these laws changing. Foreign bankers. Let's talk proposition. 37, let's practice the First Amendment. She say she love when I speak my truth. Oh yeah, she searched for me her whole life. I tell her, go ahead, keep searching, cause you ain't never gonna find. Never with my balance, my vibration, I resonate. My pull is magnetic, I'm attractive, but I give more than I hold. Get some 350s, 9 millis, Stendo 47s. They want us to all disarm, but we ain't giving up our weapons. No, it's the USA, motherfucking USA, the US of A. Where black is beautiful, black is powerful, and we all here to stay. Right here in the United States, motherfucking USA, the US of A. Look, we are all beautiful, all powerful, all one human race. Big up to sistren and brethren around the globe. The sleeping giants ever woken. Light to us is like Play-Doh, we just shape the shit how we want it. Come graduate from that old school, this is higher learning, we past that. Take a leap of faith and just let go. We waiting for you in the aftermath, behind the wizard's curtain. This ain't Kansas for certain, we live and live in color. Backstage of the Truman Show, everything not 3 dimensions, there's so much more to be seen. Open up your third eye, or you gon' miss everything. Then in the middle of all this, I got people with larceny in their heart for me. I must hold down the fortress, stay alive and stay out the penitentiary. Better wisely choose your battles, try not to think so small. It's a big psychedelic picture, it'll turn your hatred to love, maybe not though. 350s, 9 millis, Stendo 47s. They want us to all disarm, we ain't giving up our weapons. Fuck no, it's the USA, motherfucking USA, the US of A. Where black is beautiful, black is powerful, and we all here to stay. Right here in the United States, motherfucking USA, the US of A. Look, we are all beautiful, all powerful, all one human race. One love, one love.
Yo, man, this motherfucking album. Yo, half the time, man, I can't even believe that I got to make this with P. Like, I listened to nothing but this album for a couple years in a row. And while we were working on it. And then kind of after we were done, it was moving on to the Book of Heroin and the Book of the Dead. It was time to keep working. So, you know, I don't really listen to it that much, but it's so relevant right now. And going back and listening to it, man, not only is it absolute and pure genius on P's part, damn, this shit is dope, yo, man. This is dope, man. I'm definitely a humble individual. You know, I'm just trying to play my part and fight the good fight. But I'm gonna give myself props on this one, man. This motherfucking album is dope. Yo, Golden Boy, thank you, man. Anytime anybody ever says that this is the best album of all time, I can't. It's hard to explain what that feels like when somebody tells you something like that, or that this album changed their life or woke them up. And it was it's dope, man. It's really dope to hear shit like that. You know, it's weird for people to be like, yo, man, I'm a huge fan of you and I follow you, because I've always been in the background on the sidelines in my professional career, just chilling, man. And it's dope, man. Yeah, thanks everybody, man. You know I love the 333 community. I do all this shit for y'all anyway, and to keep peace message rocking. And Golden Boy, yeah, man, we're just gonna do videos. We're just gonna do a video for every single record, every single one. And Step Rock, thanks, man. You know what? You're right. Shock, what up, homie? Yo, man, I hope you safe down there. Stay indoors, man. Stay indoors. Yo, Shock, head over to the YouTube channel so you can hear the audio, man. Yo, thanks. Thanks, T-Nosses. But anyway, Thanks, Doc. Yo, yeah, anyway, P was telling me, man, he was waiting to do this album his whole life. He just had to wait for the timing for everything to be right. And I was the one that was supposed to do this album with him because I put so much subconscious influence inside of this album, and ancient math and healing tones and things of that nature, that it was all the things that P wanted in his music that wasn't music. And I was the only one that could do that. P was the only one that could do his part, and I was the only one that could do my part. And it was, it was one of those scenarios where the stars aligned, So I appreciate everybody that got the album. Yeah, we are planning on doing a vinyl. It's definitely in the works. Wait till y'all see what we got in the works for y'all, because that shit is super dope. So, what I was going to say about motherfucking USA, shout out to P, man. Yo, Strike, what up, homie? Yeah, we was definitely on that, but P, man, got to go on Jimmy Kimmel. What song does he decide to perform? Motherfucking USA. And what part of the song does he perform? Where he talks about we ain't giving up our fucking weapons. Only P, man. Strike, I got all them secrets, man. Yo, Strike, head on over to YouTube so you can hear the audio. So, LNK, man, thanks, man. The goal is always to make timeless music. Is always to make something that lasts longer than yourself. Because a wise man once said that the man who plants a tree and never plans to sit under the shade of his leaves and branches understands the universe.
Everything. Understand that time is running out. Yeah. That last hourglass end drop, too late for a teardrop. Should've made that thing pop, should've been more aware of that. WAR, nigga, it's all theatrics and one great big drama. Whole universe in the audience, now think about how really small we are. We like blood cells, moving through the veins of a heart inside Mother Earth body. And damn, she thick. You ever think about that on weed? It's a trip, meanwhile back on a higher plane. Where real life is taking place, we stay away from the lames. We don't let the bullshit drain us, stay away from them basics. All love, no hatred, but we don't tolerate fools. Please try your call later, goodbye. God controls when I die, but I'ma meet God halfway and I'ma extend my life. Case in point, trying to kill me, I'm trying to kill you too. I overcome and survive, cause that's what niggas do.
I'ma buy Benz, cause that's what niggas do. You understand me? I'ma smoke weed, cause that's what niggas do. I'ma pack a gat, cause that's what niggas do. You understand me? I'ma get drunk, cause that's what niggas do.
It's evident I'm that nigga, and I will never not be that nigga. My confidence is never shot, it doesn't go away. It's on me like some body armor. Look into my eyes, I ain't playing with you motherfuckers. Burn something with your boy, let me play you these joints. I've been working all year, let me ball your ears. Come check a nigga out, no I won't let you down. This that #1 murder sound. One by one I knocks them out, and give less fucks than Danny Brown. Fly ass nigga, I'm a motherfucking Mac. I'm way too strong, better step on that.
What the rap audience ain't ready for is a real person. You know what I wanna say, a real N-I-G-G-A. I'ma act very black. You know what I'm saying? If niggas wanna be down, shit, it could be an all nigga thing, but if niggas don't, shit, I'll be by my motherfucking self.
Oh, Cheryl, what up, Cheryl? Yeah, Cheryl, that's those healing tones, man, that I put in there. It healed you. Yeah, Nove, you already know. Shout out to my motherfucking homie, Nove. Me and him have walked side by side through many lifetimes, it feels like. And we have definitely flipped a chair or two over, that's for sure. Yo, Airborne, thank you, homie. I really appreciate it. I really do, man. Anytime anybody says anything about this album, I really, really, really appreciate it. And P did too, man, because this album was different. It's different. It's so different than anything that's ever been made, especially by a big artist. It's so different. The production, way different. The subject matter is different. Oh, Cheryl. You know, anytime somebody supports our sponsor, you know, I got to give them a shout out. Shout out to Cheryl for supporting our sponsor, Bob's Medibles. Trust me, it'll definitely help you get through these trying times. So, yeah, Nove, the way this song starts makes me gotta run it back.
Understand that time is running out. Yeah.
Yo, when he said that in the booth, man, I knew he was in for something great. I knew it. As soon as he said he understood time was running out, I kind of, even though there was no window in the booth, I just turned around and looked at the door like I was looking at him like, damn, what are we in for?
That last hourglass end drop, too late for a teardrop. Should've made that thing pop, should've been more aware of that. WAR, nigga, it's all theatrics in one great big drama. Whole universe in the audience, now think about how really small we are. We like blood cells, moving through the veins of a heart inside Mother Earth body. And damn, she thick. You ever think about that on weed? It's a trip, meanwhile back on a higher plane. When real life is taking place, we stay away from the lames. We don't let the bullshit drain us, stay away from them basics. All love, no hatred, but we don't tolerate fools. Please try your call later, goodbye. God controls when I die, but I'ma meet God halfway and I'ma extend my life. Case in point, trying to kill me, I'm trying to kill you too. I overcome and survive, cause that's what niggas do.
I'ma buy beans, cause that's what niggas do. You understand me? I'ma smoke weed, cause that's what niggas do. I'ma pack a gat, cause that's what niggas do. You understand me? I'ma get drunk, cause that's what niggas do.
It's evident I'm that nigga, and I will never not be that nigga. My confidence is never shot, it doesn't go away. It's on me like some body armor. Look into my eyes, I ain't playing with you motherfuckers. Burn something with your boy, let me play you these joints. I've been working all year, let me ball your ears. Come check a nigga out, no I won't let you down. This that #1 murder sound. One by one I knocks them out, and give less fucks than Danny Brown. Fly ass nigga, I'm a motherfucking Mac. I'm way too strong, better step on that.
What the rap audience ain't ready for is a real person. You know what I want to say, a real N-I-G-G-A. I'ma act very black. You know what I'm saying? If niggas wanna be down, shit, it could be an all nigga thing, but if niggas don't, shit, I'll be by my motherfucking self.
Golden Boy, of course, people tried to stop us from making this type of music. Everybody tried to stop us. You know, the illuminated ones tried to stop us and warned of what was going to happen. Rap fans who heard what we were working on tried to stop P because it wasn't the version of P that they necessarily wanted. producers tried to stop him because it wasn't, what they were used to do. P doing, even my own dad warned me about what was going to happen if we did this. But if you know better, then you got to do better. So we had to do it. I feel like the whole world's about to change. And now we know better.
So I be telling, man.
So time for everybody to do better.
Listen, I'm not interested in all that. No thank you, I'll pass. Please skip me for the next person, I do appreciate that. So kind of you to offer, but no really I'm cool. I try to stay away from the things that everybody else do. I got my own thing happening, it's working out great for me. I'm healthy, I'm happy, I'm successful and good money. I hope that works out for you. Don't let my good heart fool you, I spaz out on you. I'm growing up, this is dope. You should see this, get a seat. Yeah, front row at a P show where you can all watch me. If y'all niggas only knew how dumb y'all niggas look, how stupid y'all niggas sound. It's embarrassing, no good. How could you be so foolish? This is P, nigga, it's P. Yeah, that says a lot about you, for you to ever doubt me. You a bird, you comical, but I keep that to myself. Trying not to be disrespectful, but you pushing me to get ill. If you knew better, you would do better. Get it together or lose forever. Your things don't impress me. You a fuck about that, whatever. Not saying nothing new, nigga. I said that already. Niggas plagiarizing my rap as if they trendset. I had to learn to keep my opinions under my hat. These rappers are trash, but ain't nothing we could do about that. Just let that garbage ass live. God loves them too. Ain't that what they say? The Lord protect babies and fools. But when a fool try to play me, wet him up, then I'm Swayze. Can't never be this outstanding. Bitch, my song is amazing. Your shit sound like every other song that's playing on the station. And your outfit looks silly, and your jewelry is all basic. Slumdog millionaire watch, yeah, with all that fake shit. Only thing you can pull is a stripper or a waitress with that credit card for a bullshit. Try to talk down on me. Your favorite rapper a fraud, but I'ma just sip this tea with a little NJ Spike. Get it together or lose forever. Your things don't impress me. Give a fuck about that, whatever. You're not saying nothing new, nigga. I said that already. Niggas plagiarizing my rap as if they trendset. I'm not interested in all that. No thank you, I pass. Please skip me for the next person, I do appreciate that. So kind of you to offer, but no really I'm cool. I try to stay away from the things that everybody else do. See, I walk my own path, get up off my gonads. Wanna act like I'm washed up, then stop riding my coat down. You's a silly bitch, stupid American. In 20 years you be done, my run just keep going. I'm sorry to be so cocky, but you people provoke me. I digress, let me pray for you. You obviously don't know me. Good Lord bless these people, for they know not what they do, and they know not my power. Please handle them for I do. And my gunfire on your work, your creation, your children. Cause we are all your offspring, and I would hate to off these niggas, but I'm not having much of a choice. And when I'm done, niggas not having much of a voice. If you knew better, you would do better. Get it together or lose forever. Your things don't impress me. Give a fuck about that, whatever. You're not saying nothing new, nigga. I said that already. Niggas plagiarizing my rap as if they trendset. If you knew better, you would do better. Get it together or lose forever. Your things don't impress me. Give a fuck about that, whatever. You're not saying nothing new, nigga. I said that already. Niggas plagiarizing my rap as if they trendset. Please.
Survive can be broken down to two basic functions for any organism to survive. You have to be able to grow, maintain yourself, take care of your biology, but you also must be able to protect yourself, so that if you're just growing and you can't protect yourself, you'll become food for something else.
Yo, think about that shit. Think about that for a second. Is to grow and to survive. That's the object of any living organism, is to grow and to survive. right? But you can't just grow so that you can be food for the next thing. Especially right now, yo. It's all about survival. This shit's crazy, man.
To survive can be broken down to two basic functions for any organism to survive. You have to be able to grow, maintain yourself, take care of your biology, but you also must be able to protect yourself, so that if you're just growing and you can't protect yourself, you'll become food for something else.
It's all about protecting yourself.
Bright gangster, I'm a cool
Snakes,
brother, smart motherfucker, and still shoot guns for the life of me. Can't figure these people out. I try to love them, but they pull a hatred out from inside of me. The lion was trying to sleep. Yeah, you fucked up now. You just woke up the beast now. Bright gangster, I'm a cool brother, smart motherfucker, and still shoot guns for the life of me. Can't figure these people out. I try to love them, but they pull a hatred out from inside of me. The lion was trying to sleep. Yeah, you fucked up now. You just woke up the beast now. It's skull and bones all over the turf. I take the show on the road, that's all over the earth. It's P, not Diddy and the family. I dry mop niggas up, it won't even be one drop of blood, no trace for the forensics. I clean up nice when I take a devil head, and Lord knows I'm a godsend. I'm anti-Satan and you antichrist. It's all in the eyes, Chico. They the windows to the soul, and I can see fake people with my eyes closed. I done told, but y'all niggas still got the nerve to try to hustle a hustler. It don't work. Cold-blooded nigga, city and cold hearts. It's no fear out here. We not scared of y'all. But y'all niggas still got the nerve to try to hustle a hustler. It don't work. Cold-blooded nigga, city and cold hearts. There's no fear out here, we not scared of y'all. Arabian sword, cut the head off of snakes. You 10,000 years old, you need to have a seat. And let the young G's rise up and take power. We try and heal the world, you try and devour the earth and its resources. Killing babies, poison in the water, and synthetic seeds. We a new breed of kids, we on some shit. We don't believe your books, we got our own connection with the universal life force. They pass laws, but the law of the land is not maritime law. I'm talking etymology, see what I'm trying to say. We not really free, we just a new slaves, yeah. We still slaves, we still slaves. They took the chain off our wrists and put it on our brains. I take this gun off my hip and put it to your braids. You try and stop me from being great, it won't happen. But y'all niggas still got the nerve to try to hustle a hustler. It don't work. Cold-blooded nigga, city and cold hearts. It's no fear out here, we not scared of y'all. But y'all niggas still got the nerve to try to hustle a hustler. It don't work. Cold-blooded nigga, city and cold hearts. There's no fear out here, we not scared of y'all.
Run that back.
Bright gangster, I'm a cool brother, smart motherfucker, and still shoot guns for the life of me. Can't figure these people out. I try to love them, but they pull a hatred out from inside of me. The lion was trying to sleep. Yeah, you fucked up now. You just woke up the beast now. It's skull and bones all over the turf. I take the show on the road, that's all over the earth. It's P, not Diddy and the family. I dry mop niggas up, it won't even be one drop of blood, no trace for the forensics. I clean up nice when I take a devil head, and Lord knows I'm a godsend. I'm anti-Satan and you antichrist. It's all in the eyes, Chico. They the windows to the soul, and I can see fake people with my eyes closed. I done told, but y'all niggas still got the nerve to try to hustle a hustler. It don't work. Cold-blooded nigga, city and cold hearts. There's no fear out here, we not scared of y'all. But y'all niggas still got the nerve to try to hustle a hustler. It don't work. Cold-blooded nigga, city and cold hearts. There's no fear out here, we not scared of y'all. Arabian sword, cut the head off of snakes. You 10,000 years old, you need to have a seat. And let the young G's rise up and take power. We try and heal the world, we try and devour devour the earth and its resources, killing babies, poison in the water, and synthetic seeds. We a new breed of kids, we on some shit. We don't believe your books, we got our own connection with the universal life force. They pass laws, but the law of the land is not maritime law. I'm talking etymology, see what I'm trying to say? We not really free, we just a new slaves, yeah. We still slaves, we still slaves. They took the chain off our wrists and put it on our brains. I'll take this gun off my hip and put it to your braids. You try and stop me from being great, it won't happen. But y'all niggas still got the nerve to try to hustle a hustler, it don't work. Cold-blooded nigga, city of cold hearts. It's no fear out here, we not scared of y'all. But y'all niggas still got the nerve to try to hustle a hustler, it don't work. Cold-blooded nigga, city of cold hearts. There's no fear out here, we not scared of y'all.
Word, we tried to heal the world, they tried to devour. Yo, P is the illest, man. Yo, God is great, the universe is beautiful, for aligning me with P and allowing our two skill sets to do something that really meant something. Yo, Ibra, man, that's my favorite word. That's my favorite word when people talk about this album, because that's what I was trying to make, because I knew we could. I knew we could do something that sounded dope, that musically was dope, but also could just do something, because and let me see how I can put this. Hits blunt. Yo, your talent is your gift from God. What you do with it is your gift to Him.
I'ma clap like
yeah. Grandmama taught me how to run my own business. Granddad taught me how to write my own lyrics. My pops taught me balance. My mom taught me peace and love that made a great balance. My positive and negative charge. I blow the gauge, I'm off the meter. I'm a creature unlike anything you seen. Stop lying, you ain't never heard of nothing like me. Been jocking my style since I was 15. I'm groundbreaking, I should have my own genre. You sound like any other rapper, you washed up. The streets taught me how to spot fraudulence. Like as soon as I see it, I already peeped it. You ain't low, motherfucker. Roaches, I put the lights on. You should be yourself more, get you more far. The pragmatic life, get a grip on it. Yeah, the team that gave birth to a warrior. And I'm fighting the good fight. Rather die swinging, everybody dies. Man, life too quick, I need more time to live, cause I ain't done yet. I'm fighting the good fight. Rather die swinging, everybody dies. Man, life too quick, we got a lot of things to do. We ain't done yet, no. Grandmama taught me how to lead. Granddad taught me to produce my own beats. Pops taught me to smile. My mom showed me how to roll a joint. Then she gave me Malcolm X to anoint me with black pride. That black power of our ancestors. Strike a nerve when I speak those words. I got Irish blood. Put these bare knuckles on you. Welcome to the fight club. Shoot your gun cause you scared of me. I'm not afraid of that. Time to go and embrace the next plane of existence. But I ain't finished. I serve a higher purpose, don't become nervous. Writers listen to my music and criticize me, but they ain't had to survive the shit that I've been subjected to. They on the outside, where it's safe to watch you look alive. And I'm fighting the good fight. Rather die swinging, everybody dies. Man, life too quick, I need more time to live, cause I ain't done yet. I'm fighting the good fight. Rather die swinging, everybody dies. Man, life too quick, we got a lot of things to do, we ain't done yet.
Damn, man. Shit got me fucking about to cry, man. That song means a lot to me, yo. That's my next tattoo, though. And I'm definitely going to live stream when I'm getting that shit done. But that's my next tattoo is I'm fighting a good fight. I'd rather die swinging. Everybody dies. But, damn, man. That motherfucking song hits right at home, man. That shit, that one hurts. Whew. But, yo, let me tell you a story about that line. Writers listen to my music and criticize me. So, at P's funeral service, when I was doing his eulogy, when I would look up from the podium, or pulpit, excuse me, it's a church, so it's a pulpit. In the crowd was, you know, everybody, rappers, music industry executives, you know, just producers, like people I grew up listening to, you know, like it was nuts, a lot of people. And because of that line, I made sure that during my eulogy that I said to all the critics who didn't like it, and all the radios who wouldn't play our music, and all the people who didn't understand it, and I paused, and I just looked at everybody. I looked like 10 people in the eyes, so it was probably a pause of a couple good seconds. I said, thank you. And then everybody laughed, like, what? I said, yo, because that shit actually motivated P. When people would criticize his shit, it just made him work harder. Like, just constantly, just more work, just fighting the good fight over and over. Because that's what we were here to do.
I'ma clap like
Yeah. Grandmama taught me how to run my own business. Granddad taught me how to write my own lyrics. My pops taught me balance. My mom taught me peace and love that made a great balance. My positive and negative charge. A blow the gauge, I'm off the meter. I'm a creature unlike anything you seen. Stop lying, you ain't never heard of nothing like P. Been jocking my style since I was 15. I'm groundbreaking, I should have my own genre. You sound like any other rapper, you washed up. The streets taught me how to spot fraudulence. Like as soon as I see it, I already peeped it. You ain't low, motherfucker. Roaches, I put the lights on. You should be yourself more, get you more far. The pragmatic life, get a grip on it. Yeah, the team that gave birth to a warrior. And I'm fighting the good fight. Rather die swinging, everybody dies. Man, life too quick, I need more time to live, cause I ain't done yet. I'm fighting the good fight. Rather die swinging, everybody dies. Man, life too quick, we got a lot of things to do, we ain't done yet, no. Grandmama taught me how to lead. Granddad taught me to produce my own beats. Pops taught me to smile. My mom showed me how to roll a joint. Then she gave me Malcolm X to anoint me with black pride. That black power of our ancestors strike a nerve when I speak those words. I got Irish blood. Put these bare knuckles on you. Welcome to the fight club. Shoot your gun cause you scared of me. I'm not afraid of that. Time to go and embrace the next plane of existence. But I ain't finished. I serve a higher purpose. Don't become nervous. Writers listen to my music and criticize me, but they ain't had to survive the shit that I've been subjected to. They on the outside. We're safe to watch. You look alive. And I'm fighting the good fight. Rather die swinging, everybody dies. Man, life too quick. I need more time to live, cause I ain't done yet. I'm fighting the good fight. Rather die swinging, everybody dies. Man, life too quick. We got a lot of things to do. We ain't done yet.
Yo, I wish I could take more credit for the genius of that record than I actually can. Because normally I would have been the one that would have executed this, but this is the genius of P and himself. Because if you go ahead and listen to that record on your own and really pay attention and listen to the Havoc samples and the words that he says in those little tiny samples, and then listen to what P's saying around those samples. He did that on his own because when Knowledge sent me the stems to mix that record, it was just the Havoc acapellas by itself. He had played it live when he made the beat. And so I kind of just had to leave it how it was. And P just ended up writing around it. Because, you know, that's the genius of P. Yo, P was the Tesla of rap. That's for sure.
When carrying out attacks on other nations, destroying their infrastructure, and deforming their future generations, the imperialist needs to rewrite history and keep repeating it over and over until it becomes true.
Young lady with the red hair right behind the school teacher there.
Mr. President, why did you drop the atom bomb?
I made the only decision I ever knew how to make. I did what I thought was right.
Mr. President, why did you drop COVID-19? The motherfucker would say the same thing. I did the only thing that I thought was right. Because this shit is a real thing that's going on, people. We're going to get into this at the end of the album. About what I know. It's a real thing that's going on. But Mother Nature did not do this on her own. Somebody dropped the atom bomb. And they're like motherfucking Thanos. Because they think that what they're doing is for the good of all. But these motherfuckers are psychos, yo.
When carrying out attacks on other nations, destroying their infrastructure, and deforming their future generations, the imperialist needs to rewrite history and keep repeating it over and over until it becomes true.
Young lady with the red hair right behind the school teacher there.
Mr. President, why did you drop the atom bomb?
I made the only decision I ever knew how to make. I did what I thought was right.
I see you got your spin. Careful with that shit. Quiet on the set. Police on our neck. Your head like that up. Let me get that ace. Unholy water, my cup. In this mental, physical, spiritual war. Yeah, it's a spiritual war. It's an actual, factual, supernatural war. Listen, I got a diamond heart, 24 karat blood, my body is my temple. Bitch, I am the plug, whole universe my outlet. I and I, we are one, respect the flower of life, or get your petal plucked like. She love me or she love me nah. You love me or you love what I got. It's okay to be scared, turn your fear into power. We got serpents in the garden, some of those apples are sour, GMO. Careful with that shit, quiet on this set, police on our neck. Your head like that up, let me get that ace. Unholy water, my cup, a little Henny. In this mental, physical, spiritual war. Yeah, it's a spiritual war. It's an actual, factual, supernatural war. I've got a diamond heart, 24 karat blood, my body is my temple. Bitch, I am the plug, whole universe is my power source. I stay on, I stay lit at 1.21 gigawatts. I brainstorm, start raining, start raining, start raining at 1.21 gigawatts. I brainstorm, start raining. On your warriors, we not scared. We stand in front your tanks like Tiananmen Square. I see you got your spin, careful with that shit. Quiet on this set, police on our neck. Your head like that up, let me get that ace. Unholy water, my cup. In this mental, physical, spiritual war. Yeah, it's a spiritual war. It's an actual, factual, supernatural war. I see you got your spin, careful with that shit. Quiet on this set, police on our neck. Your head like that up, let me get that ace. Unholy water, my cup. In this mental, physical, spiritual war. Yeah, it's a spiritual war. It's an actual, factual, supernatural war.
Religion is regarded by the common people as true, by the wise as false, and by the rulers as useful. Seneca the Younger.
They're about to eradicate a religion. If they push this far enough in this spiritual war, they're going to try to eradicate religion and bring everybody under one. And that's where Project Bluebeam comes into play. But we are definitely 100% in a spiritual war right now. You know, so it was crazy, man. It's crazy that P could actually make songs like that. This shit is amazing. Like, I literally always kept telling him, like, you're the only one who can make this music and have it really mean this, because you're really about this. Absolutely amazing. I really miss P. A lot of people kept asking me today, yo, what would P be saying and doing during these times? Well, P would definitely be, you know, making sure that his diet is proper, that, you know, that he's prepared food and water wise for whatever might happen, which everybody should be. You should be prepared for whatever might happen, because shit is about to really get crazy. You think it's gotten bad, you think it's bad now, we're just getting started. They've just made a huge power play. It's made a huge move. So now, as in the structure of the Hegelian dialectic, you create the problem, and then you wait for the reaction. So now it's our turn.
I see you got your spin. Careful with that shit. Quiet on the set. Police on our neck. Your head like that up. Let me get that ace. Unholy water, my cup. In this mental, physical, spiritual war. Yeah, it's a spiritual war. It's an actual, factual, supernatural war. Listen, I got a diamond heart, 24 karat blood. My body is my temple. Bitch, I am the club. Whole universe, my outlet. I and I, we are one. Respect the flower of life, or get your petal plucked like. She love me or she love me nah. You love me or you love what I got. It's okay to be scared. Turn your fear into power. We got serpents in the garden. Some of those apples are sour. GMO. Careful with that shit. Quiet on the set. Police on our neck. Your head like that up. Let me get that ace. Unholy water, my cup. A little Henny. In this mental, physical, spiritual war. Yeah, it's a spiritual war. It's an actual, factual, supernatural war. I got a diamond heart, 24 karat blood. My body is my temple. Bitch, I am the plug. Whole universe is my power source. I stay on, I stay lit. At 1.21 gigawatts, I brainstorm. Start raining. Start raining. Start raining. At 1.21 gigawatts, I brainstorm. Start raining. On your warriors, we not scared. We stand in front of your tanks like Tiananmen Square. I see you got your spin. Careful with that shit. Quiet on the set. Police on our neck. Your head like that up. Let me get in this mental, physical, spiritual war. Yeah, it's a spiritual war. It's an actual, factual, supernatural war. I see you got your spin. Careful with that shit. Quiet on the set. Police on our neck. Your head like that up. Let me get that ace. Unholy water, my cup. In this mental, physical, spiritual war. Yeah, it's a spiritual war. It's an actual, factual, supernatural war.
Religion is regarded by the common people as true, by the wise as false, and by the rulers as useful. Seneca the Younger.
I think that was really a sample of some kid during an exorcism, if my memory serves me correct. Davey Dank, what up, homie? You'll hear him whenever. It's not my decision. Especially right now, man. Everything's on such lockdown, but you know what? We're working. I promise you. It will happen eventually. But, so Nove, you was asking about anybody in the military. Yeah, my homie's in the military. I play golf with him. And he said that he's not allowed to go farther than 50 miles from the military base at any time in case they need to be called in. So, Cheryl, New York City will be in total lockdown Sunday at 8 p.m. They've already announced it was midnight, but now they moved it up 4 hours. So, I'm loaded up. We are prepared. I got enough food for the people who live here and for the dogs who live here for easily a month, 2 if it needs to be like that. It's springtime, so that means it's time to grow things. And we have a backyard, and I've been prepping that shit all spring. So, you know, this is if it really, really, really gets bad, man, you know, you might have to grow your own food, things of that nature. You got to be prepared. Water filters is huge. Get yourself a water filter. Not get a Berkeley Light if you can. Learn how to grow food. Definitely stock up on the essentials. Make sure you got enough meds and whatnot. And if you're in a state that allows personal protection, prepare yourself, because you're going to need it. You know, so it's really going down, man. There will be curfews. There are curfews in Baltimore already. Philadelphia has basically suspended the police beyond murder and rape cases. It's a free-for-all down there. It's really weird, man. It's really weird to be in the busiest city, theoretically, on the planet, and for everything to be so empty. I took the dog to the park yesterday, and we were the only people there. And I know it really feels weird. It feels weird, but at the same time, they're showing the propaganda, if you may, about how less human activity will heal the planet. So there's lots of positive stories in these negative times about how, you know, the fish and the geese are returning to the Venice waterways, and the smog is left over China in only a couple weeks. And, you know, they're going to put a real positive spin on less human activity equals better. And, you know, this is all part of the eugenics program and the depopulation program. And that's the main goal. The Georgia Guidestone stated it. You know, it's 2020, and they just made a power move. Like a real power move.
Yeah, that's right. My rap scare the fuck out of people, but I'm just misunderstood. But if you was to listen real good, then you wouldn't mistake me for being crazy. You would learn to love and appreciate me now. Hear me clearly. The reason I am how I am, they don't scare me. I'm not under the spell, I'm not trapped in a cycle. They can't put a wall over my eyes. I see the truth. For all of our lives we've been lied to, and I know it's hard to accept, so we drink away the pain and party to death. Had so much sex, smoke so much weed. We just wanna have fun, we don't wanna think. We just wanna make dollars, we don't wanna make sense. We don't wanna pay attention, we just wanna pay the rent.
Young niggas that blasphemy, no religion.
Young niggas that blasphemy, no religion.
No religion.
Young niggas that blasphemy, no religion. I don't wanna hear about your spiritual epiphany, G's. I'm not a role model, I just care about what make me. More money and celebrity power, more sex, drugs, and fame. A star for my name on that LA sidewalk. That's how you want me to be, ain't it? Cause when I do good, you hate it. But when I'm evil and reckless, you love it. Fanatics, y'all a bunch of sick motherfuckers. You need to grow up and open your minds. I put truth in the song, but you want lies. I put real in rap music, but you want fake. By the time you understand me, it'll be too late. You so caught up in fantasy land, you so under the spell. I wish you luck, I wish you well. Real men drink water, we stay with our women and raise our daughters. And our little men too, and teach them the things they won't teach them in school. Like ancient black history and how to survive in these modern day times. There's no games being played, no kidding, no bullshitting it. Nigga, there's no games being played, no kidding, no bullshitting it, no religion.
Young niggas that blasphemy, no religion.
Young niggas that blasphemy, no religion.
This rap ain't right. Young niggas that blasphemy, no religion.
Young niggas that blasphemy, no religion.
Those who have understood this have manipulated people for centuries, indeed millennia, by manufacturing and controlling religion.
Young niggas that blasphemy, no religion.
Well, yo, this is my favorite song on this album, man. The way it bounces and moves and the way P was rapping, it was just like... And then the things he was saying, how to survive in these times, you know, that's what you need to learn, man. So Cheryl's right, yo, so learn. Corn, beans, and squash. Symbiotic relationship, man, they all work together. Keep the weeds off, provide nitrogen, 3 things in one. Unison. So, yo, I'm gonna be posting as the lockdown goes in and how to survive in these modern day times, man. It's what it's all about right now, because I've been privy to some information that I'm going to give you as we go along to help you get through this, because most of humanity is going to survive this and get through it, but a lot aren't. So, but yeah, man, this song, man, this shit is more than relevance. This is timeless, because these words will always be relevant. But, and man, if P were still alive right now, to see what's happening after he basically told everybody what was going to happen. Man, shit is nuts. But yeah, this song, yo, yeah, I'm high, man. You know, you guys know me. I'm high as fuck. I'm 3 blunts into the head in an hour and a half. So catch up.
Yeah, that's right. My rap scared the fuck out of people, but I'm just misunderstood. But if you was to listen real good, then you wouldn't mistake me for being crazy. You would learn to love and appreciate me now. Hear me clearly. The reason I am how I am, they don't scare me. I'm not under the spell, I'm not trapped in a cycle. They can't pull the wool over my eyes. I see the truth. For all of our lives we've been lied to, and I know it's hard to accept, so we drink away the pain and party to death. Had so much sex, smoke so much weed. We just wanna have fun, we don't wanna think. We just wanna make dollars, we don't wanna make sense. We don't wanna pay attention, we just wanna pay the rent.
Young niggas that blasphemy, no religion.
Young niggas that blasphemy, no religion.
Young niggas that blasphemy, no religion.
Young niggas that blasphemy, no religion. I don't wanna hear about your spiritual epiphany, G's. I'm not a role model, I just care about what make me. More money and celebrity power, more sex, drugs, and fame. A star for my name on that LA sidewalk. That's how you want me to be, ain't it? Cause when I do good, you hate it. But when I'm evil and reckless, you love it. Fanatics, y'all a bunch of sick motherfuckers. You need to grow up and open your minds. I put truth in the song, but you want lies. I put real in rap music, but you want fake. By the time you understand me, it'll be too late. You so caught up in fantasy land, you so under the spell. I wish you luck, I wish you well. Real men drink water, we stay with our women and raise our daughters and our little men too, and teach them the things they won't teach them in school, like ancient black history and how to survive in these modern day times. There's no games being played, no kidding, no bullshitting it. There's no games being played, no kidding, no bullshitting it, no religion.
Young niggas that blasphemy, no religion.
Young niggas that blasphemy, no religion.
This rap ain't right. Young niggas that blasphemy, no religion.
Young niggas that blasphemy, no religion.
Those who have understood this have manipulated people for centuries, indeed millennia, by manufacturing and controlling religion.
Young niggas that blasphemy, no religion.
Woo, no religion. That shit is dope. I gotta roll up because Cheryl's way ahead of me right now. And we getting into the home stretch of our little Hegelian experience together. Yo, yeah, shout out to moms. Hold the world's most unique edibles, that's for fucking sure. So, people are going to be dropping like flies. And those who aren't prepared and taking this shit a little bit serious are going to have an issue. Going to have a real issue. One thing you might want to consider that the universe has provided for me, because the universe gives you what you want sometimes, but what you need all the time. The keys to align those two. That's what's up, homie. I hope that went well. But you look way back there. I got a grow tent. So I'm about to get real serious about my grow game. My tomato game about to be nice. But it's also about survival. You know, so shit's about to get real bad. And a lot of people are going to be real hurt. Because with the whole world looking at this, nobody's looking at the fact that there is a locust plague that is basically eating all of Africa's food supply. So there's about to be a lot of famine. There's disease. Shit is getting crazy. There's war. There's going to be competition for resources. So one must be prepared. Cheryl, I don't, but I do know how to, because I did grow up on a farm, y'all. So my education came from my childhood of growing vegetables and canning things and hunting and all that shit. So I was built for this. Yeah, yo, Ibra, that's a good point. When CEOs are stepping down from companies that make them billions of dollars, companies that they created from the ground up in their garage sometimes, are just walking away and stepping away from their businesses, then you know something is really, really up. So that was the biggest sign to me. When you just walk away from everything that you created, and all of them are doing it, you know, that means they all know something. A lot of senators and, you know, people of power and knowledge are making illegal stock trades and dumping all their stocks. Just to let you know that something is happening. It's about to be a lot of hunger pangs, yo.
Yeah. I give thanks to the Creator, cause my life is blessed. And I wish all the haters nothing but the best. This is infamous till the name wear out, the clock run out, the sun burn out, and all hell freezes over. When Babylon fall, I'll be by the shoulder of the Most High, laughing my balls off like good riddance. Till then, I'll be in the soup kitchen, cooking up shit like this for poverty stricken. Underprivileged brothers and sisters, we soldiers of the global resistance. Forgive me for being late, I was going through some things. I had to come of age and go through growing pains. You don't realize what you got till it's gone. I had to lose it all to see what I was doing wrong. I was stripped bare, down to my soul and burnt out. Then rose like a phoenix through the fire. These people get fat while we starve and go through hell. Nobody looking for no handout, we offer our skills in return for a little scraps. And on the glass, I seen you laugh when I turn my back. They say revenge is a sweet dish, best served cold. But fuck that, I need mines fresh off the stove. Yeah, it's best served cold, but fuck that, I need mines fresh. My stomach touching my spine. My belly aches, my headaches make me start showing my fangs. Hunger pangs, hunger pangs. Made me start showing my fangs. Hunger pangs, hunger pangs.
Shit crazy out here. Niggas hungry like a motherfucker, you know? Niggas stomach on the gate.
In a world full of hatred, insanity and vanity, we all forget the basics, destroying what is sacred. Often lose patience for instant gratifications, whether tail that you chasing or the numbers like the Matrix. But this is cash bills unplugged, the flow's medicated. Those with their brain on drugs, heavily sedated, sleepwalking through it all, with plans to run the city. I'm just out here for a jog, and I'm about to walk it off. Cause I ain't racing y'all lanes ringing bells. Long as I jingle like small change and keep a small thing right in the boot. Was in the club, some niggas wanted my loot. I'm outside, I feel incredible. Miss Angelou poetical, giving all my cage birds a better view. A better me, a better you. My nigga Mills be home in a few. They gave him 10, he got 2 more to do. I'm still waiting for brothers dying, mothers crying, police wild and they acting like tyrants. We hear the sirens, get in the crib, man, they still trying to change where I live. I'm waiting for it.
My stomach touching my spine. My belly aches, my headaches make me start showing my fangs. Hunger pangs, hunger pangs. Made me start showing my fangs. Hunger pangs, hunger pangs.
Word. So yeah, everybody get on your cryptocurrency. They are literally about to eradicate the idea of cash. Paper currency, fiat currency, it's gone. They say it could be spread through money, which it was built to do this. This is a power move to do a lot of things at once, because they're either going to change the world in their view, or it's going to be changed the other way. We are definitely 100% at the fork in the road right now. And it's crazy to have learned about this for the last 20-some years, and for it to actually be here. And in order to build, you first must destroy, and that's what's happening right now. So it's either going to happen one way or the other. And a wise man once said that change happens regardless, and rarely are you ever prepared for it. And the transition is going to occur, and it's up to you to guide that transition. Because it's happening whether you like it or not. Right now, a huge transition is happening, and it's up to you to guide your transition. And I'll help you as much as I can. Just like P would have. We're going to try to get through this shit together. But the transition is upon us. You're either going to allow it to control you, or you're going to control it yourself. But yeah, it's crazy. Cash Bill's on the song, and we get to the point where we're talking about cash being eradicated. So, get on, find other ways, get ahead of the game when it comes to other ways to store your liquid assets. Before you get hungry.
Yeah. I give thanks to the Creator, cause my life is blessed. And I wish all the haters nothing but the best. This is infamous till the name wear out, the clock run out, the sun burn out, and all hell freezes over. When Babylon fall, I'll be by the shoulder of the Most High, laughing my balls off like good riddance. Till then, I'll be in the soup kitchen, cooking up shit like this for poverty stricken. Underprivileged brothers and sisters, we soldiers of the global resistance. Forgive me for being late, I was going through some things. I had to come of age and go through growing pains. You don't realize what you got till it's gone. I had to lose it all to see what I was doing wrong. I was stripped bare down to my soul and burnt out, then rose like a phoenix through the fire. These people get fat while we starve and go through hell. Nobody looking for no handout, we offer our skills in return for a little scraps. And on the glass, I seen you laugh when I turn my back. They say revenge is a sweet dish, best served cold. But fuck that, I need mines fresh off the stove. Yeah, it's best served cold, but fuck that, I need mines fresh. My stomach touching my spine, my belly aches, my headaches make me start showing my fangs. Hunger pangs, hunger pangs. Make me start showing my fangs. Hunger pangs, hunger pangs.
Shit crazy out here. Niggas hungry like a motherfucker, you know? Niggas stomach on the gate.
In a world full of hatred, insanity and vanity, we all forget the basics, destroying what is sacred. Often lose patience for instant gratifications, whether tail that you chasing or the numbers like the Matrix. But this is Cash Bills Unplugged, the flow's medicated, those with their brain on drugs, heavily sedated, sleepwalking through it all, with plans to run the city. I'm just out here for a jog, and I'm about to walk it off. Cause I ain't racing y'all lanes ringing bells. Long as I jingle like small change and keep a small thing right in the boot. Was in the club, some niggas wanted my loot. I'm outside, I feel incredible. Miss Angelou poetical, giving all my cage birds a better view. A better me, a better you. My nigga Mills be home in a few. They gave him 10, he got 2 more to do. I'm still waiting for brothers dying, mothers crying, police wild and they acting like tyrants. We hear the sirens,
Word, man. I've been prepared. I got my PhD.
Here is a special and urgent message for you. Authorities have determined that it is advisable for all persons to leave the city. Your safety and perhaps your life depends on remaining calm and following these instructions.
Get your berry.
Yeah.
Know your time.
Know the time.
Don't you worry.
Don't.
Well, it's fine.
Don't worry about it.
All the world love what I'm saying.
What you say?
All the world love what I'm saying.
Let's go. Infamous life. Big bandana. General Balls, major rap master, certified heron, the Perry on Dawn, hip hop god, legend of the hood, IR. The myth buster, I'll reveal the facts. So don't be shocked when your fave rapper get his head wrapped. I don't draw first blood, I just clean up the hazmat. I don't go looking for trouble, I'm past that. Greener pastures, bluer skies, clearer oceans, above and beyond. All that whack shit, banging the dope music, drinking mature grapes. I can't fuck with a sucker, I'm on another page. I'm too cool, I'm too hot. My bitch too badass, let them Tupac. My shit so good, the fuck I wanna rap with you for and waste my gift on some bullshit lame nigga song.
Get together. Work it out.
Working on now.
Simplicity is what it's about.
Don't worry about it.
All the world love what I'm saying. All the world love what I'm saying.
What else you got? Boiling spit, it burned my mouth. How could I not brag? Listen, my words, I put it down. I don't fuck about, I don't dick around. I'm a professional. I don't shine shoes no more. You ain't get the memo. Beat you with that shine box. Black Caesar, brown skin Cheops. Chiefin' on Chiba. Tell that nigga Solomon he dead on Sheba. Cause the glamorous life ain't much without love. These are the days I lie. So live to the max in the pool with my clothes on. We laughing like kids. Fuck y'all, get the gas face. They got the mad face. When you rich, they think the only way is Illuminati. So fuck it, let them think it. Like who they ever thunk it. Master P, and I ain't talking about person. R.I.P. ASAP, streetwise, that's why they call him PhD.
Word, streetwise. That's why they call it PhD. Yo, so, that song is my gift to y'all because, that song just was a moment in time, honestly. It just happened. It happened during the time period where we were going and working with Wyclef at Daddy's house, actually, instead of at Wyclef's studio, which French Montana was working on his debut album in the B studio. And honestly, yo, this song is the result of the Molly time period in our lives. A lot of MDMA happened during that time period, and we were definitely high as fuck in the studio that night because we went out after this. But this song, literally, we did a whole different record with Wyclef, and then his cousin just played this song because it's not even a sample, that's an actual song, and he played it, and Pete was just like, yo, what is this? Because we was on it, smoking weed, drinking, popping Molly, just on it, living life, rock star shit. And Pete just made this shit basically on the spot, like didn't even go in the booth, recorded it on an RE20 with headphones right beside the console. Everybody just had to be quiet. And which I don't know why they did that with the $50,000 microphone in the booth, but you know, this was just a moment in time. And when he was done recording and we were listening to it, I was just like, yo, what the fuck is this? And there was no way we were ever going to be able to put that record out. And I promised P, I was like, yo, I'm going to find a way that we were going to put this record out. And I ended up putting that song as the hidden song on the physical copies. And then there, it existed in the universe. They can never take it away now. So it's out there. And so that was my gift to the people, because I promised P that I was going to make it happen. And I did.
Here is a special and urgent message for you. Authorities have determined that it is advisable for all persons to leave the city. Your safety and perhaps your life depends on remaining calm and following these instructions.
Get your berry.
Yeah.
Know your time.
Know the time.
Don't you worry.
Don't.
Well, it's fine.
Don't worry about it.
All the world knows what I'm saying.
What you say?
All the world knows what I'm saying.
Let's go. Infamous life. Big bandana. General Balls, major rap master, certified heron, the Perry on Dawn, hip hop god, legend of the hood, the myth buster, I'll reveal the facts. So don't be shocked when your fave rapper get his head wrapped. I don't draw first blood, I just clean up the hazmat. I don't go looking for trouble, I'm past that. Greener pastures, bluer skies, clearer oceans, above and beyond all that whack shit. Banging the dope music, drinking mature grapes. I can't fuck with a sucker, I'm on another page. I'm too cool, I'm too hot. My bitch too badass, let them Tupac. My shit so good, the fuck I wanna rap with you for and waste my gift on some bullshit lame nigga song.
Get together, work it out.
Working on now.
Simplicity is what it's about.
Don't worry about it.
All the world knows what I'm saying. All the world knows what I'm saying.
What else you got? Boiling spit, it burned my mouth. How could I not brag? Listen, my words, I put it down. I don't fuck about, I don't dick around. I'm a professional, I don't shine shoes no more. You ain't get the memo. Beat you with that shine box, Black Caesar, brown skin Cheops, chiefin' on Chiba. Tell that nigga Solomon he dead on Sheba. Cause the glamorous life ain't much without love. These are the days I live, so live to the max. In the pool with my clothes on, we laughing like kids. Fuck y'all, get the gas face, they got the mad face. When you rich, they think the only way is Illuminati. So fuck it, let them think it, like who they ever thunk it. Master P, and I ain't talking about person. R.I.P., ASAP, streetwise, that's why they call him PhD.
You have just been exposed to a range of propaganda devices used by the West to control, manipulate, neutralize, and anesthetize entire populations, its own and that of other nations. The grotesque act of invading other countries, claiming them as your territory, and stealing their resources to keep your emperor, crown, or corporate owners in power used to be known as empire building. The latest propaganda slogan for empire building is globalization.
Money is worthless, real power is people, real strength is in the street where everybody's equal. I'd rather have 100,000 strong supporters of the movement, down for the cause, cause life is amazing, your life is dull. If you think a big bank make you successful, just look at all the colors, the ecosystem, the plants and the wildlife is built with intelligence. Listen, fuck, just look at yourself, you can't fathom your own operating system. Fuck a MacBook, I take a real book any day and fuck your automation, give me a human being. ourselves, we the masters of the earth, and nature is real wealth in abundance. Give thanks to all, the fact that you breathing, you should be in awe. We the bricks at the bottom of the government's pyramids, a Ponzi scheme, we being con, my friend. That's so adorable, you so naive. It's just a metaphor, you really looking for some puppet strings. Space cadets can't assimilate fact from theory. Common core education direct from Satan. You see the inmates in prison, just the ones who got caught. Just imagine all the other shit freely going on. I just shake my head, I need THC. My computer just crashed and deleted everything I just did. I take a real book any day and fuck your automation. Give me a human being, I mean fuck. Just look at ourselves, we the masters of the earth, and nature is real wealth in abundance. Give thanks to all, the fact that you breathing, you should be in awe.
Yo, shout out to Tony Gillis and Cutting Room on the master, because he definitely did his job, and it was fun because I sat. Listen, man, I went the full mile, and P did too. He came to the mastering session, and Tony was just like, "Yo, nobody ever comes to the mastering session," and we sat there the whole time. And but shout out to Tony, because I specifically remember when he got to this record, he turned around, because no one's ever said this before, and he said this mix is very elegant. And I was just like, word, man, I don't think anybody's ever said that about a rap record before.
The grotesque act of invading other countries, propaganda, globalization.
Money is worthless, real power is people. Real strength is in the street where everybody's equal. I'd rather have 100,000 strong supporters of the movement, down for the cause, cause life is amazing, your life is dull. If you think a big bank make you successful, just look at all the colors, the ecosystem, the plants and the wildlife is built with intelligence. Listen, fuck, just look at yourself. You can't fathom your own operating system. Fuck a MacBook, I take a real book any day, and fuck your automation. Give me a human being, I mean fuck. Just look at ourselves, we the masters of the earth, and nature is real wealth in abundance. Give thanks to all, the fact that you breathing, you should be in awe. We the bricks at the bottom of the government's pyramids, a Ponzi scheme, we being con, my friend. That's so adorable, you so naive. It's just a metaphor, you really looking for some puppet strings. Space cadets can't assimilate fact from theory. Common core education direct from Satan. You see the inmates in prison, just the ones who got caught. Just imagine all the other shit freely going on. I just shake my head, I need THC. My computer just crashed and deleted everything I just did. I take a real book any day and fuck your automation. Give me a human being, I mean fuck. Just look at ourselves, we the masters of the earth, and nature is real wealth in abundance. Give thanks to all, the fact that you breathing, you should be in awe.
Word. So Alexis, apparently you haven't heard that story. So P was actually writing a whole different song to that beat. And this is the first time he had just moved on from writing on paper and just started to use his laptop. And because of this incident, then he began to write in his Gmail emails to himself, so that no matter what happened, his lyrics existed. So he was working on this record, and he got into an argument with a female, and he got pissed because he was on Skype with her at the moment in time, and he fucking picked up his computer and he fucking threw it up against the wall, and nothing happened. You know, shout out to MacBook Air at that time, because it took a frisbee shot to the wall and kept on ticking. But since nothing happened when he threw it, I'm guessing that she probably said something to him, because, you know, I imagine if she's on Skype that she could see the room spinning and shit. And then so he walks over and he picks up the laptop and he throws it again, except this time he closed it and he frisbeed that shit, and it stuck into the drywall. It was just hanging out of the wall, and it was over for that laptop, man. It didn't work after that. So he comes upstairs into the studio, and he's just like, that's where the sample or the clip of him at the end saying, "Yo, fuck, man, roll up." Because he walked in the room, that's the first thing he said. He's like, "Yo, fuck, man, roll up." So I rolled up. I'm just like, "Yo, what up, yo?" And he's just like, "Yo, I need your laptop." I'm just like, "Yeah, no problem. What happened?" And he told me what happened, and he showed me the computer, and that shit was not working, yo. And I was just like, "Yo, man, this is the last laptop in here, so like, don't throw this one up against the wall." But since he was writing to this beat and he threw his computer up against the wall, he lost the fucking song that he was writing to the beat. And he was just like, "Yo, man, I'm so fucking mad right now. I was almost done with that shit and it's all gone." And so I told him, I was just like, "Yo, man, you gotta just take that energy, man." I was always the voice of reason. I was like, "Yo, take that energy and just put it into a record, man. Just put it into music. Harness it." And we got high, and he left the studio and went back downstairs, and I don't know, like maybe 2 hours later, he comes up and we recorded this record. And he literally threw his fucking computer up against the wall, and the computer crashed, and he lost everything he just did. And we rolled up, and that song is basically a true story. That shit is hilarious. I'll never forget that shit.
Now listen, ladies and gentlemen, we have something that we're about to do that has never been done before on the radio station.
Welcome. Yeah. I was grown in a concrete garden, minus the synthetics. Do your research, my genetics 100% organic. The earth and the sun provide me with all that I need. Can't dig up my grass roots, they too deep, I don't budge. The mainstream comes to me. See a flower, don't know its power, it just is. It's just nature for me to flourish and grow big. The Most High made me perfect. My flaws are a thing of beauty, character and uniqueness. I love myself. If I don't, then who will I? Wanna be just like the man in the mirror. Cause who could ask for more? He look good, rap good, he got it going on. Like the Egyptian god, the young pharaoh. Build pyramids with money stacks. Now yo, I don't compete, I just create. I speak my piece, I don't debate. It's no argument, no contest. You know what it is and heard what I said. I don't compete, I just create. I speak my piece, I don't debate. It's no argument, no contest. You know what it is and heard what I said. I'm the black rose that grew through the crack in the sidewalk, a miracle baby. Look at me, I made it through the broken glass and the dope needles too. In them little baggies with the coke residue. You touch me, your hands gon' bleed from the thorns. A defense mechanism that was given by God. I'm not out to hurt nobody, it's not in my nature to do such things. I just live my life until my little time is played and return to the essence from which I came. Until then, get familiar, you would wanna be on my side. Ahead of time, I'll catch a bandwagon ride. Cause when the shit turned violent, the infamous mafia shut down the whole environment. Get 'em. Your infamous Mob Deep, yeah, forced me to show your dumb ass that shit stink, pussy. I don't compete, I just create. I speak my piece, I don't debate. It's no argument, no contest. You know what it is and heard what I said. I don't compete, I just create. I speak my piece, I don't debate. It's no argument, no contest. You know what it is and heard what I said.
word, man. Infinite knowledge. There's things full of infinite knowledge. It's funny. Maybe when we put out the vinyl, I'll do a version, if the estate will let me, of the original. We'll call it the director's cut, because No Contest was supposed to be the second song after Mystic. But then it ended up being bonus tracks because we trimmed it down because P didn't want the album to be too long because the people's attention span is too short, and this album requires a full listen, a commitment of actually listening and paying attention. So we had to cut it down a little bit to try to appease those with the short attention spans. So, that's why it got cut down in the end. But, maybe we'll put together the original version, how we had it. But yeah, No Contest, man. Shout out to Al on that beat. But I played every record twice, so I'm gonna have to run this one back.
Now listen, ladies and gentlemen, we have something that we're about to do that has never been done before on the radio station.
Welcome. Yeah. I was grown in a concrete garden, minus the synthetics. Do your research, my genetics 100% organic. The earth and the sun provide me with all that I need. Can't dig up my grassroots, they too deep, I don't budge. The mainstream comes to me. See a flower, don't know its power, it just is. It's just nature for me to flourish and grow big. The Most High made me perfect. My flaws are a thing of beauty, character and uniqueness. I love myself. If I don't, then who will I? Wanna be just like the man in the mirror. Cause who could ask for more? He look good, rap good, he got it going on. Like the Egyptian god, the young pharaoh. Build pyramids with money stacks. Now yo, I don't compete, I just create. I speak my piece, I don't debate. It's no argument, no contest. You know what it is and heard what I said. I don't compete, I just create. I speak my piece, I don't debate. It's no argument, no contest. You know what it is and heard what I said. I'm the black rose that grew through the crack in the sidewalk. A miracle baby, look at me, I made it through the broken glass. And the dope needles too, in them little baggies with the coke residue. You touch me, your hands gon' bleed from the thorns. A defense mechanism that was given by God. I'm not out to hurt nobody, it's not in my nature to do such things. I just live my life until my little time is played and return to the essence from which I came. Until then, get familiar, you would wanna be on my side. Ahead of time, I'll catch a bandwagon ride. Cause when the shit turned violent, the infamous mafia shut down the whole environment. Get 'em. Your infamous Mob Deep, yeah, it forced me to show your dumb ass that shit stink, pussy. I don't compete, I just create. I speak my piece, I don't debate. It's no argument, no contest. You know what it is and heard what I said. I don't compete, I just create. I speak my piece, I don't debate. It's no argument, no contest. You know what it is and heard what I said.
What's that? Wait a minute. Ooh, is there a master version of Hegelian that is yet to see the light of day? I don't know. Stay tuned.
Peace. What up, dog? Yeah, you know what it is, man. Same shit, ain't nothing changed. Out here getting it, doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Mind on my business. You know what I'm saying? Get my money. What up with you? Everything good? Alright. Is that right? Y'all niggas better go handle that thing. Do what you gotta do, man. Handle your thing, boy. May the good Lord bless you with everything you hoped and wished for. Bless you. May you live a long life, make long money, sleep good at night. I wish you nothing but the best. May you love real deep, may you laugh real big. I pray your enemies fail, and you ain't never gotta spend time in jail. May you travel safe and meet good people along the way. I hope you know you one of a kind, and you ain't gotta be like them, you're just fine. I wanna see you become wealthy, and more important than that, stay healthy. Godspeed, and pray you never had to lock horns with P. Oh hell no. Peace be with me, the dark and the light angels protect me. That's right. Life is about balance, you try to be cool but sometimes it gets violent. Peace be with me, the dark and the light angels protect me. Life is about balance, I'd rather be cool but out here it gets violent. Out the shadows let the moonlight shine on that. Keepers of the night, keepers of the holy. Rapping words, the spirit of the strong in me. I use the force, careful with that shit, baby. I feel you. I'm still learning my own strength. Sorry if I wasn't perfect when you thought I should have been. I'm just a work in progress. I know. I encourage myself to be better and master the artist. Long time coming, seemed like the other day. I was just being myself. They calling me a late bloomer, and I don't know if that's a compliment or insult. And I don't give a fuck, really keep talking. Got 2 pair of watch like the Polo Kid. My time is so precious, why would I waste it? When a silly bitch like you would miss my chance to realize my greatness and become who I am. Baby, peace be with me. The dark and the light angels protect me. Life is about balance. You try to be cool, but sometimes it gets violent. Peace. Peace be with me. The dark and the light angels protect me. Life is about balance. I'd rather be cool, but out here it gets violent. As I take my
word, out here it gets violent, y'all. So, now that we've come to the end of our journey, it's appropriate that there's 16 people here. And if you understand ancient math, sacred geometry, and things of that number, 1.6183 is the golden ratio. So any derivative of that is really big to me. And I use a lot of that in my mixing. And, you know, a lot of what we did in Hegelian goes through ancient knowledge, sacred geometry, you know, the hidden text, things of that nature. So, since I am fighting the good fight and this is the community, I will imbue you with some knowledge that I have been given. Through my time with P, I have had the fortune of meeting some very illuminated individuals. And I mean very illuminated individuals. And yesterday I spoke to one of them. And in the beginning of our conversation, we had to end it abruptly because another illuminated individual from Mexico was contacting him to give him an update of what was going on down there. He's like, I'll call you right back. And he did. And we spoke of what is going on. So as I said earlier, this is according to the most illuminated and tied in individual that I know personally, that this is a power move, and this was planned, and the goal is at minimum to get rid of 3% of the population. Now, honestly, he would have told me if he knew exactly who made this move, but you could just imagine. But the first words out of his mouth, and he was dead serious, were stay the fuck inside. So that meant that I asked him, I was like, if this is real, then it's like a real thing. He said, yes, it's a real thing. It is real now. And he said the word from Mexico is that they're not taking it serious and they're about to have a real big fucking problem like Italy's having right now. And so this is it's a thing. It's happening. According to him, all of the genetic testing from 23andMe and Ancestry and all those things where you send your spit into the internet, that was all researched in order to create the proper type of bioweapon. And this one is different because it is able to survive in air, on plastic and steel. And it's new. It's been created to be able to be passed through all things, including money, so that they can, use this as a move to eradicate cash, because that's been a long time goal. But so in order to protect yourselves, prepare, load up on zinc and vitamin C. Supplements would be a good idea. Proper food and diet, meditation is key to have it's a good boost to your immune system and to be able to have a clear mind. Keeping everybody inside has a side agenda because it's spring and summer is upon us, and keeping people inside is going to mess them up biologically, because we are mammals and we're used to the seasons and cycles, and now we're being forced to be inside when spring is happening, and we're supposed to be outside absorbing sunlight and things of that nature. So get outside if you can. Be safe. There is a mask that does work. I will tell you what it is right now because my homie is taking care of me. It is called, they're all sold out, so you will be lucky to be able to find them. But it is called an M1 neoprene mask. It looks like this. Look up the specs. Find out exactly what the filter does on this one, because this is the one that he told me is the only one that actually works. Educate yourself on natural things that can help. Stay safe. Limit your contact. This is weird. What's going on? The depopulation agenda is real. Not only are you going to eradicate 3% of the population, but now you have 97% of the population that's going to be left that don't want to touch another human being right now. So this is a real thing. Prepare yourselves for the next couple months, possibly. Hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully he was wrong. But rarely is he wrong about anything. So stay safe. I'm going to continue dropping gems. I promise you that this video is going to be banned by YouTube 1,000,000%. As soon as I post it, they're going to ban it. So stay safe out there, and, bless everybody.
Peace. What up, dog? Yeah, you know what it is, man. Same shit, ain't nothing changed. Out here getting it, doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Mind on my business, you know what I'm saying? Get my money. What up with you, ain't that good? Alright. Is that right? Y'all niggas better go handle that thing. Do what you gotta do, man. Handle your thing, boy. May the good Lord bless you with everything you hoped and wished for. Bless you. May you live a long life, make long money, sleep good at night. I wish you nothing but the best. May you love real deep, may you laugh real big. I pray your enemies fail, and you ain't never gotta spend time in jail. May you travel safe and meet good people along the way. I hope you know you one of a kind, and you ain't gotta be like them, you're just fine. I wanna see you become wealthy, and more important than that, stay healthy. Godspeed, and pray you never had to lock horns with P. Oh hell no. Peace be with me, the dark and the light angels protect me. That's right. Life is about balance, you try to be cool but sometimes it gets violent. Peace be with me, the dark and the light angels protect me. Life is about balance, I'd rather be cool but out here it gets violent. Out the shadows let the moonlight shine on that. Keepers of the night, keepers of the holy. Rapping words, the spirit is strong in me. I use the force, careful with that shit, baby. I feel you. I'm still learning my own strength. Sorry if I wasn't perfect when you thought I should have been. I'm just a work in progress. I know. I encourage myself to be better and master the artist. Long time coming, seemed like the other day I was just being myself. They calling me a late bloomer, and I don't know if that's a compliment or insult. And I don't give a fuck, really keep talking. Got 2 pair of watch like the Polo Kid. My time is so precious, why would I waste it? When a silly bitch like you would miss my chance to realize my greatness and become who I am. Baby, peace be with me, the dark and the light angels protect me. Life is about balance, you try to be cool but sometimes it gets violent. Peace, peace be with me, the dark and the light angels protect me. Life is about balance, I'd rather be cool but out here it gets violent. As I take my gun off before I pray, I don't have a problem with meeting God halfway. Yeah, we believe in a higher force, and may God be with you through this war. Shit real out here, man. Crazy out here, man. Peace.
You have just been exposed to a range of propaganda devices used by the West to control, manipulate, neutralize, and anesthetize entire populations, its own and that of other nations.
Word, man. Yo, stay safe. Protect yourself, man. You know, you can't save everybody. So worry about yourselves and those closest to you. And, you know, make that physical copy of Hegelian happen, because you never know what's going to happen, people. It might get real hectic. It's definitely going to get worse before it gets better. So, you know, I appreciate everybody for hanging out with me, you know, during these coronavirus times. And I'm going to do what I can, man. I'm really trying to make sure that they re-release the Book of Revelation, especially in these modern day times, for crying out loud. But, you know, stay safe. Shout out to everybody for coming through. You already know I do this for the community. You know, I'm going to be back. I don't know if this is going to be my last YouTube broadcast. I am starting the Patreon so that they can't ban shit. You know, and I'm definitely going to make it cheap because I don't really give a fuck about money. I just want to keep doing this for P. So, I'm going to see y'all soon. RIPP 333, y'all.